everyone, it's Kathy. So happy that you could join me today. It's time for my Tuesday night spiritual tea talk. And I'm actually starting on time. Yay for me. So tonight we want to talk about numbers or numerology and what that all means and what do some of the numbers represent when you start to see some repeated numbers or even when you might see them in your teacup. So let's get started by introducing myself. My name is Kathy. I'm a tea leaf reader and a sipology or steep tea consultant. I've been with steep tea over 8 years now, amazing, and been reading tea leaves almost 4 years now. I started in January-ish, so that's a pretty big milestone for me as well. So if you're here, say hi. I know I haven't been seeing all of the comments, but if you do drop by, I'd appreciate you saying hi, or if you watch the replay, let me know that you're here. Of course, if you have questions as we're going along or afterwards as well, let me know. I'd be happy to answer them for you, or at least my interpretation of uh, of things. So let's get started. Numbers, what do they mean? Um, I guess this topic came up because of some of the readings that I've been doing recently, and we actually see certain numbers coming up in the cups. So, see a number 1 or 11, 5 seems to be quite common, or even a 4. I've seen 2s and 7s. Anyways, lots of different numbers. And even when I'm reading with tarot, each of those numbers have certain meanings or certain things that they mean. So I thought I would start going through the numbers, and hopefully this makes sense. Again, if you have questions or want any clarification, let me know. I do have a cheat sheet, so if someone really wanted to get into it, I could email. Oh, maybe I can't because I don't have the original, but I could scan it and send it to you if you were interested in learning a little bit more about it. But the one that I have here actually starts with 0. So 0, when we think of that, we think of unity and even unlimitedness and just starting out with all possibilities. Like 0 is a number that we think of 10 as well, but 10's an ending, where 0 is almost that nothingness. With all sorts of possibilities and everything available. So here they're saying truth, purity, love, breath of God. So all of those kind of feelings that you can get with those words for a 0, right? And 1, I really like 1s. I see a lot of 1111, and we'll talk about that in a second when I get through the numbers. But 1 is a beginning. We're starting. We're going off, especially in tarot. If you see an ace that uses aces and not 1s in tarot, that means a beginning or something new happening, coming into your life. Here they're saying, goals and having courage and originality. A lot of great words for the number 1. So 2. 2 means duality, as we would think about, some sort of choice, um, trying to decide whether or not, you're going to go this way or that way, service, harmony, partnerships. It also says that it represents things like intuition and your psychic abilities. If you see a lot of 2s around, those are starting to develop for you, as well as reproduction, because we've got 1 turning into 2, again, to represent all of that as well. So 3, one of my favorite numbers as well, 3. So 3 to me represents the Trinity. So Father, Son, Holy Ghost, as we might say in the Catholic or Christian religions, um, as well as any choices that need to make. Usually there's more than one choice that you have. You would have two or three choices. So three represents that. So our subconscious mind, enthusiasm, even fun and attractiveness. So three is a good number. As you can see, I like all the numbers. Four. Four again is one that I do see in the cup, in my teacups quite often. And four to me represents foundations, home. I think of that, being based in like a house that has the four corners and that solidness that you have with a house. So here it's saying practical, hardworking, builder, earthly, as well as even being a green thumb. So all kind of earthly, solid features that come with the number four. Number five, again, I think of five as kind of in that middle, right? So do we go left or do we go right when we see a five? We've usually got some sort of choice to make. Which way do we want to go? It offers adventure, freedom, variety, unattachment, knowledge, teachers, travel, even childlike play. So five is a number that gives you opportunity, and things are opened for you as well with number five. So six is more harmony, beauty, love, marriage, family, all wonderful numbers with even healing, perfection, order, and duty. So six is a wonderful number to see as well. It means things are coming together and fitting well for you. Seven, which to me actually indicates luck, but here they're saying it's more someone that's got that's a wisdom seeker, or that is spiritual, faithful, a little bit exotic, seeking perfection, um, you know, kind of a little more mysterious than maybe some of the other numbers when we see a seven. Eight, I was born on the eight, so I love eights as well. And eight represents abundance. If you turn it over, it's the affinity sign. So when you're seeing it in tarot, you might actually see some of the affinity in some of the cards. And that represents abundance, as I said, and things coming together. So strength, achievement, self-discipline, even being provider or having material manifesting. So eight's a wonderful letter to see as well. And nine, so nine, completion, right? So we've gone from zero to nine. So endings, completion, compassion, even romance, selflessness, idealistic, spiritual leaders, allowing and blending. So all interesting feeling to a lot of those words too. But I see as nine as things coming together and almost being complete. As I said in tarot, when I see a 10, then things are done and you're starting a new journey. Back to that ace, where nine, you're like almost there. You've got everything aligned and it's almost complete. So nine is a nice spot to be at because there's new adventures and new things coming your way. So as I mentioned before, I wanted to talk a little bit about repeating numbers. I'm not sure whether other people have been seeing these numbers, but I've been seeing 1111 a lot. It's funny how the clock shows even twice twice a day right now. I'm seeing that, which is quite surprising. And then the 1212, which we just had as well, is another one. So we call these angel numbers, and are signs, one, that you're connected more intuitive, to your intuition, as well as that the angels are around too. So I did pull up something here that talks specifically about 1111, and they're saying one of the signs is that the angels want you to have some faith. So we we know there are many painful and difficult aspects of life. One of the meanings behind angel number 1111 are lessons in faith. Your angels want to help you believe that there's more to life than just the physical world in front of you. So I really do love seeing the 1111 when when I see it. I usually take a pause, think about the things that are on my wish list that I'm hoping to manifest in the next 6 months or a year, and focus on them, and and things have come true. So anyways, that's another story. But just taking that pause when you do see a lot of those numbers, even 1, 2, 3, 4, if you happen to see that on a clock or somewhere else, it's just amazing how often I do see 1111. Anybody that creeps me on Facebook would see that I had a turkey, I think it was a year ago, and the price was 1111. It shows up in the weirdest places, at places you don't you don't expect to see it in a supermarket. But just to me, it's a feeling of safety and a feeling that, as I said, my angels are around. So I don't see any questions. I don't know. I see a couple people have joined me, but I guess you haven't said hi yet. But I appreciate you watching. And again, if you do watch the replay, I'd love to know that you're here watching, and specifically if you had any questions. So hopefully this kind of makes sense to you. All of the numbers kind of represent something, and then you would go into what the numbers might mean together. One article I was reading too was talking about your life number, so they actually take your birthday and put it down to one individual number, and then what does that number mean for your what they were calling a life path. So I thought that was quite interesting, a different way of using numbers, and figuring out it's kind of like astrology. Where do you fit into all of that? So there you go. Hi Kathy, you made it. Thank you for watching. I'm just wrapping up again, but I do appreciate you coming. So let me tell you a little bit about what is on my plate in the next little while. As you know, I do my tea leaf readings, so either 30 or 60-minute tea leaf readings. They're becoming quite popular right now. I guess everybody's looking forward to finding out what's happening in the new year, and what's going on with their life in the next little while. So I've done a number of readings lately, and I can always fit you in. So Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays are the days that I work on my business. I'm also offering a 12-month tea leaf fortune card reading, which I really love. So it has all the months of the year, and then we actually pull 3 cards for each month, and then we go through each month and what sort of ups or downs may be happening for you for the next year. So that one's quite informative, and I enjoy doing that one as well. And then I have my intuitive building program, which is just getting off the ground. So if you're interested in learning more about how to build your own intuition, I have individual coaching doing that, but I'm also looking at launching my subscription service so that you have a whole resource available to you, and every month we'll be adding more information to that. So I'm really excited about launching that, which I believe is going to be this week. So fingers crossed. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. I'll say thank you so much for watching, and if you had any questions or would like a copy of this numbers that I have, I'd be happy to send that along. So have a good evening. Bye.